Oh, all I had to do was make the money move. Oh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move. Oh, all I had to do was make the money move. Oh, all I had to do was make the money move. Oh. All I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was keep it undone. All I really see is more abundance. Kissing on the liquor with a poom poom. Holding the dice and pulling real soon. Rolling the dice like a different finish shoot. Granny, I'm trying, I'm close to the loop. Granddad, remember, I promised Bentley cool. Filling my closet with all new Bentley suits. I remember when I bought tennis shoes. I ain't had nothing but love and it was cool. Look at me now, I ain't loving any of you. Driving so fast, you ain't in my mirror. Bring some cold, I make a mineral. I make a diamond, I'm talking literal. They used to judge me before the interview. They used to judge me before the interview. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh. All I had to do was make the money move. You ain't living like a billionaire. They be ready for war about the increments. If you short, it's short to get interesting. From the night to the morning, we back again. In the apron and making this bag flip. Ain't no chip on my shoulder, I'm humble as ever. I used to roll up a blunt for better. Listen to Marley and flows, but whatever. That team on my left got standing. But the 10 B's on me right got managed. No whole one, I ain't sending. Cause they don't rock suit and tie with the plan. Ain't no cold heart to my cold heart bend. Live with no goddess, but never understand. Tell me lost on the other advantage. Lost on the other advantage. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move.
All I had to do was make the money move. We gotta run that back one more time. All I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do, I gotta send out these invites real quick and then we'll get the show started. Remember when you ain't had nothing, man?
Just had to make the money move.
You just had to make the money move.
That's simple.
It's Sheba, I and you. You feel me?
All I had to do.
Yeah. All I had to do was make the money move.
All I had to do was make the money move.
We gonna get in.
Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh. All I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was keep it undone. All I really see is more abundance. Kissing on the liquor with a poom poom. Holding the dice and pulling real soon. Rolling the dice like a different finish shoot. Granny, I'm trying, I'm close to the loop. Granddad, remember, I promised Bentley cool. Filling my closet with all new Bentley suits. I remember when I bought tennis shoes. I ain't had nothing but love and it was cool. Look at me now, I ain't loving any of you. Driving so fast, you ain't in my mirror. Bring some cold, I make a mineral. I make a diamond, talk literal. They used to judge me before the interview. They used to judge me before the interview. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh. All I had to do was make the money move. You ain't living like a billionaire. They be ready for war about the increments. If you short, it's short to get interesting. From the night to the morning, we back again. In the apron and making this bag flip. Ain't no chip on my shoulder, I'm humble as ever. I used to roll up a blunt for better. Listen to Marley flow with the weather. That team on my left got standards, but the 10 B's on me right got manners. No ho, I ain't sent. Cause they don't rock suit and tie with blind. Ain't no chrome heart to my cold heart bend. We live with no goddess, you'll never understand it. Every time we lost, turn the other advantage. Every time we lost, turn the other advantage. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. Ooh, all I had to do was make the money move. All I had to do was make the money move.
All I had to do was make the money move. All right, y'all. We back. Welcome to the Too Much Moxie podcast. I am your humble host, Too Much. And we have here Terrell the King. And we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. We got some stuff to talk about, y'all. I don't know if you've seen the Ye interview on the Revolt channel. I don't know. I do not know. But some jewels was dropped. Some lines was crossed. Some words was said. Get to it. Yay. What's going on with Yay? Rip?
And he feel like
with your boy Yay, Real. Did you watch the clip? I know you might not have time to watch the whole interview.
It's like 2 hours.
It's 2 hours. It's
It's
2
about
hours.
2 hours. So no, I didn't have time to watch the whole interview. It's
I
about a
watched
2 hour
the
clip,
interview.
but he feel that you know what he's tired of being bound to the physical law of what you see. Um, what is wealth? That's how he's looking at stuff. What is wealth? Is wealth really money, or is wealth what he can make of? I really don't got I'm got no words. I really don't got no words to
Who
comprehend.
do you say he is? This guy
What,
is mad. Who is Ye right now, bro? Who is Ye? Ye just got on. Ye just got up and spoke like a free man.
yeah,
No reservation. No hesitation. Name dropping. You know, they
yeah.
asked him a
He
question.
name dropped a few people from Dre to Oprah
Elon
to yeah. I mean, he said that he been
calling
keeping
himself
contact with a lot of people.
equal to Elon, Jeff Bezos. He said, those are my peers. He said, hold on, y'all. Y'all been looking at me like I'm just a rapper, which is like just like calling me a nigga. He said, I'm so much more than a rapper. I am an artist. I'm in the same creative lane and mental capacity
Yeah,
as a Jeff Bezos, as a Elon Musk, as a Steve Jobs, as a Walt Disney. He's always been comparing himself to these things, man, and people been laughing at him, bro. They've been laughing. Let's be real. But what's he talking about, man? I mean, is he crazy? Is he having an episode? Or is this man the real deal? Or is this man the real deal? Excuse me, y'all. Is he the real deal?
listening to him talking about he was sleeping at the um was it the hell what he said not the Mercedes Arena, but
Oh yeah, he was sleeping in man. Check this out. He called himself a nomad. I want y'all to understand the words that I'm saying right now. I'm using these words. He used these words first. But I want you guys to reflect on that. Who is Ye? Who does Ye compare himself to? Who does Ye believe he is? Listen to what the man's saying. He calls himself a nomad and he likes it.
He, well, basically, he's calling himself a homeless king.
Birds. What's that? What's that verse?
Birds of a feather flock together.
No. Birds and the fowl, birds and foxes have somewhere to lay their head, but the Son of Man,
Oh yeah, the scripture. Yeah,
what is that scripture?
foxes have holes and birds have nests, but the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head.
And Kanye West calls himself a nomad. That's all I'm going to say. I'm I'm just trying to touch on a few things, man. Who is Ye? Who does Ye believe he is? He calls himself the Christian billionaire. He's not afraid to call himself a billionaire, and he only made 893 million. But he's like, man, I'm a billionaire.
Oh boy,
He's
who
probably
counted?
forgot that already, right? But just, I mean, what is he saying, man? Why is he speaking against these institutions? Why is he talking so freely? Why can't he say Jay's name so freely and all these other people's names so free like it's nothing without their permission? Just speaking freely and speaking his truth. Who is Ye, man? Who is Ye, man?
Like I said, he looks at himself as a homeless king.
He compares himself to Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Walt Disney. He's hanging out with designers, right? Top designers in the fashion realm. They're sleeping at his house. He's sleeping at their house. He's hiring. He's able to hire the top fashion, not just work with them, compete with them. I mean, Ye saying, "Hey, man, listen, man, I'm more than a rapper." I don't know if y'all hearing him, man. He's trying to tell you who he is, man. He's trying to tell you he's more than a rapper, y'all. He thinks if you call him a rapper, you calling him a nigga.
Mm.
He says he's an artist. He says he's creative. He calls himself a Walt Disney. He compares himself to Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. He's talking about pushing the culture. He said some very, very amazing things about hip hop and its future. He said some amazing things about the culture of black people. Hey, I gotta ask this question, Rail. Does Kanye hate Democrats? Why he hate the Democrats so much, man? Why he hate anybody speaking on behalf of the Democrats? Why he don't like John Legend and Big Sean because he feels like they're working for the Democrats. That's telling right there. How is this billionaire mogul African American or Christian billionaire man say these polarizing things? Go off on these rants that people make fun of, and some people understand, man, because even though he's ranting, man, I'm getting the jewels. I don't care what y'all saying. Y'all may call this man crazy, whatever. I'm getting the jewels from. I'm like this brother saying something, and just triples, doubles, quadruples his money. We're talking about cancel culture. He's talking
I,
about
I never knew that he had a problem with those cats. Like I said, when I was watching the
obviously
video,
they didn't either.
yeah,
If you look at the responses on Twitter, obviously they didn't believe so either. But I don't think he was saying it in malice, man. I think he was just looking at a free man talking and a man speaking his mind. And maybe he shouldn't said, like I said, he's not very tactful with his words, man. He probably could have said that with some more grace, but I mean, he let it out there, man. He didn't hold no punches. I mean, he didn't use a filter. Obviously, I don't think this man has, hates those people or was trying to diss anyone. But they asked that man a question and he answered it. He answered like a man with his nuts out. That's how I looked at it. He said some things. He pulled his dick out, man, and said, "This is what it is."
Boy,
I mean, he put it on the table. So,
he,
nigga,
he sure did.
you ask the question. Don't ask the question you don't want the answer to. You don't got the answer, Sway.
He put himself out there.
He put himself out there, man. He's vulnerable, bro. And
And some people say, we're gonna burn bridges.
I mean,
So
he was vulnerable, bro. I mean, he's out there. He's vulnerable, and it's amazing. It really is, man. It's amazing to see another man vulnerable at competing at such a high level that he's competing at, man. I mean, this dude is competing at the highest level, man. Talking about breakdowns and rest, man. He's like, man, y'all don't understand how a person like me can go to the hospital. Y'all want to talk about me. Y'all want to fat shame me. Y'all don't understand. I can go to the hospital because y'all not competing at my level. Y'all not dealing with billionaires, millionaires, moguls. Y'all not competing y'all not performing and competing at the highest level of precision to where you have to be perfect.
man,
Don't miss any detail. You can't be mediocre. You can't do anything with mediocrity in it. Everything has to be excellent because that's the standard that you're competing at. And we over here talking about this brother's, does he need to go back to the hospital?
I think most people saying that because his haircut and because the mask that he's wearing. He's wearing these whole full masks that look like Caucasian. I mean, this is one mask. You can check it out. It looks like, man, talking about about aliens.
Mm-hmm.
It's gray color. The grays. That's what they call them. So if grays exist out there, that's people looking at that stuff. And of course, like you said, I mean, he's not caring because the level that he's at is beyond our level. He can't worry about what we thinking about. He's
No,
trying to he's trying to get on I mean, he actually already called himself. He said that he's a billionaire. So that's the level that he needs to be at.
right, right, right. I mean, yeah, man, he's competing at this high level, man. He is a bit of what's the word? Eccentric too, if I want to call it that. He does have a little peculiarness to him. But let's be real, man. Most wealthy people, they have that obsession, man, and he has it. He has that obsession about one thing where he can lock in and he's just perfect at it, or he's good at it. It's not even just one thing, it's a few things. It's like he found his niche, man. He found like, this little area of fashion and music I can control and rock this domain here. And he's selling out, man. His brother is, I mean, you can't really knock what he's saying because the proof is in the pudding. Feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, how can you knock? I mean, as arrogant as it may sound, right? But is Ye Yeezus? Is Ye Yeezus? Is he Yeezus? Is he? I mean, is he comparing himself to? Is he trying to walk? When he's talking, I remember, I was watching something. He was like, we should be like Christ, like Christ, like Christ. I I believe this brother is trying to be Christ, like, man. I believe this brother is trying to be an example of a Christ on this earth. He's not the Christ, right? He's not the Messiah, but I believe he has the money and the influence and the vision to try to do, he's able to speak things into existence because he has the resources to put them together.
Yeah, he sure do. He got
I mean,
he got the resources to put it together.
he
He
got the
sure do.
I mean, and this brother has an issue. I want to backtrack real quick, but I like the fact that he don't like Democrats. I like that. You know, I like the fact that he challenges the status quo of African Americans' vote. Like, are you really free with your vote? Can you vote Republican and not be shamed by your family and by your peers? Can you vote someone else beside what you're expected to vote? Can you vote? Can you vote with a unbiased conscience? Because let's be real, the Democrats have holding on to that black vote for a long time, and I still haven't seen I still haven't seen anything. I still haven't seen them do anything with the vote, man.
Yeah, what did Biden say? If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Exactly, man. I still haven't seen. Uh, I still haven't seen. Yeah, man. I still haven't seen what they've done with with the black vote yet, real. I don't understand it. Um, you know, I pay attention to what's going on. They do a lot of shucking and jiving, man. You know, they do a lot of shucking and jiving. Obama, man, as powerful and as eloquent and as man, the brother. I mean, the brother was smooth, right?
No, yeah,
I mean, his 8 years in office. I mean, he did his thing, right?
yeah.
But what is it? What has changed for us? What has changed for the African American man?
It's still in the same predicament. Uh,
Are the ghettos cleaner? Are
no,
the inner cities?
I I was just rolling down San Bernardino today, man, and as me writing down Waterman, and y'all know that you wrote down Waterman before too, man. It just the people on the sidewalk sleep. One lady rocking back and forth, uh, clothes half off, person throwing clothes into the middle of the street. Man, they need help. And if anybody sit there and say that our government is helping them, but we got to sit there and say too, there's some people out there that want to stay in that predicament. Some people out there that actually have places to go and get off the street, but they don't want to follow nobody rules. They don't want to live underneath nobody's household because if you live with somebody, you have to obey by their rules.
Right.
But I'm putting that out there before I sit there and say, you know what? I mean, one of the places that I know that need to be cleaned up, or how you were just talking about the ghetto, is San Bernardino, man. San Bernardino, that place, and I lived in San Bernardino pretty much all my life. The Inland Empire, and that place, man, that
Yeah,
place is,
man. And we have to ask ourselves who runs those neighborhoods? Who's in
yeah,
charge of those cities? What is it a Republican ran city? Is it a Democrat ran city?
yeah.
We have to ask
Yeah,
ourselves these
I
questions and
really,
let it be honest,
I
man.
don't know, and I never thought about that. I never sat there
We
and
never
thought
did.
about
We never have. You're right.
what umbrella or we are under in
Gotta look
this
at it, man.
area. Never thought about that
Yeah.
until you just mentioned it.
Who's running your city? Who's running your state? Is it Republican or Democrat? And I'm not I won't say I'm not a political person because I practice politics, right? But I'm a free thinker. I don't believe in the Democrats or the Republicans. I think for myself. I vote for the individual, not for the party.
Yeah.
What's the individual ideology of this person? What's his fundamental belief? Now, also, I do also know that they are controlled by the party. I understand that too. And I'll be real, man. I haven't been too happy with what I've seen going on in both parties, man. And it's a lot of extremism happening, you know. But except we
Hmm.
don't know. We know what an extreme right wing person, right? What's an extreme right wing person, Real? Would you say somebody that's 100% on the Republican, but he's a little bit extreme? What would you call an extreme conservative?
Ah, boy. What was a good example? Um, what's this? Damn, he's always in the news too. Um, not
No, just think of stereotypes. When you think of
so
extreme conserv would you when you think of when you think of somebody that could be close to the bigot side, when you think of a Republican on the extreme side, would you think of him on the bigot side a little bit?
yeah, that's what I think. I think that they
If
on a bigot
he would,
side.
if they're a Republican, they most likely probably would support white nationalists, right? We
Yeah,
would call them the extremists, right?
yeah, but yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because how you just said that most people when they think of Republicans, that's what they think. They think, okay, they're only for rich and white folks,
There you go. And supposedly the Democrats are for who?
blacks and
And
poor
poor and
folks.
minority, right?
Yeah,
Supposedly,
but you know what? But one of the it's crazy because who was it? It was Kennedy. He was a Republican, but everybody loved him, from the Democrats to the Republicans.
was Kennedy a Republican or was he a
Yeah,
Democrat?
he was a Republican.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for that on this broadcast rail, but I don't know if that's correct. I'll have to double check that. But you could be
Yeah,
right. You could be right. But here's the thing: we would. I don't think anybody would expect him to be a Republican. I think if you asked the kids today what JFK was, we would probably think he's a Democrat.
yeah, you'll think,
We would think, yeah,
boy,
and that would be some amazing news for me to be like, wow, he was a Republican. But
yeah.
yeah, it might not be too much of a shock either though. It might not be too much of a shock either though. But I will say this, man: Kanye West or Ye does not like Democrats, man. He got the issue with that, man.
You know what, Max? You are so correct. JFK, and because I just asked Alexa, JFK was a Democrat.
Was a Democrat.
I was talking about. I was thinking about Lincoln. Lincoln.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
we
thinking.
all see. There's a whole history out, and I don't want to go into it. But I want to, if you're on the broadcast, if you're listening, for our few guests that come in, we're gonna grow bigger, y'all. Uh, check out the interview on Revolt. I'm actually gonna try to put the link here. I'm gonna try to share the link in the chat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share the link in the chat. Okay, great. I just went to the chat and found out, hey, we had people talking about the Ye interview. That's good. Okay. I'm learning this thing, y'all. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better, man. But I'm gonna drop the link in the chat if you haven't seen the Revolt video. It's right there in the chat. Go check that out. Go check that out. You won't be it's entertaining at best, and there's a bunch of jewels in there, man. And you have to understand what Ye is saying, man. You have to understand who Ye is trying to be Christ like, y'all. Ye is Jesus, okay? He's trying to be that dude that's gonna lead the black people. He's trying to be Black Moses, if you ask me, but he's doing it in a unique way. He's doing it in a way that black people don't know what he's doing. So he's able to do what he can do without, he's doing it in a way where we don't quite understand it, where some people are not quite. It's almost like you have to pay attention because his rants are more like parables.
Hey, but I have to say, you know what? But if that's the thing when you build yourself up that high, because if he don't get the job done, then what?
Man, how many
How,
people?
how, how we gonna look at him? Oh, he really didn't try. He really wasn't for us. It was all a front. He
Ain't,
failed us.
ain't
He's
that how
talking.
we?
He talked all this stuff, and look where we at now.
Ain't that how black folks is anyway? We waiting on you to 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 slip up, to trip up, to fall, so we can point the mistake out again. You know, Here's what I can say, man. I'm a Ye fan. I'm a fan of Ye's music. I'm coming around to what he's moving around. I'm paying attention to how he moves. I'm not there with him every second. We're just getting pieces and bits from the media and these interviews. But man, with the things that he's talking about, I've been on that. I've been in those rooms. I've been around those type of people to understand that Ye is on another level. And Ye is speaking a language that most people don't understand because they haven't been in the rooms he's been in. They haven't been in the scenarios or the situations that he's been in. And he is giving. I mean, he's putting his money where his mouth is, y'all. I mean, he's really walking it out as he's ranting it out, if you want to call it that. But I look at his rant more like a parable. You gotta find the jewels in there. His mind is scattered, y'all. He's using so much brain power on this level. I mean, just to talk, man, you gotta imagine how much energy this guy is using because he's thinking these fantastical thoughts. And he's trying to articulate to the people. He's putting it in his music. I mean, come on, man. This brother was the first one to rap about insecurity. I know
Yeah,
insecure.
I
Talking
remember.
about
Yeah,
you enrolled in school, but you ain't even gonna graduate. Because you got a degree. Man, this dude was spitting that fire. That college man, this dude was spitting that fire. He was telling you how it is. I don't care if he used ghostwriters or not. He put line upon line and precept upon precept for y'all, man. Who is Ye, man? Who is Ye? Who is he? Who does he say he is? Is he a prophet? Is he a prophet?
no, I mean, a
I know,
prophet,
I know he's too
no,
much.
no,
I know
no,
it's
no,
too
no,
much.
no. I wouldn't want to say a
But I
prophet
just
is
want to know,
somebody.
what man do you know? Listen, this man is a billionaire. He is like a god on earth, if you don't believe it or not, because of the wealth and the status and the influence he has over the people right now. He controls the masses. He's he's in the public spotlight and he's unpuppeted. No strings on this dude. You don't know what he's gonna say.
You know what? Hey, it kind of reminds me of
Kanye,
Trump.
man, if you want to I mean, think about it. He's the only one that can really talk on a Trump level because he's not bound by
Yeah,
what everybody.
and that's the
He's
thing.
not bound
That's
by
the
what
thing.
everybody else does. Even Trump could not speak like Kanye, bro. But we can't really compare Trump to Kanye. We compare maybe the money. To me, it looks like maybe Kanye might have more money than Trump.
I mean,
Don't know.
probably do, but I was just thinking about like the outspoken part, because
Right.
that's what
The
he was
most
doing.
outspoken. Yeah. But as far as unhinged, man, this dude can speak what he wants to speak, man. He's not afraid of being canceled. Who's going to cancel Ye? They've tried it, but who's going to cancel Ye? We want to hear his rants. We want to hear what he's saying. We're waiting for him to crack and break and fall. People are. I mean, they're just waiting. They show up at his shows knowing he's gonna rant, real. Knowing he's gonna rant.
So who he's going to talk about today? That's how you look
So they
at
can put on their Twitter, "Oh, I went to a Kanye West show and he really didn't perform. He ranted." Or when you go to a Kanye West show, you know it's an experience. It's unlike any other experience you're gonna get. It's a one-time deal. We need NFT Kanye, yay, right now because there need to be some digital moments that are NFT because you're never gonna see this stuff again, man. I mean,
it.
at least that's how I feel about it. I watched the whole thing, real, and I was like, and I was glued to it, man. He said he said some stuff about. I mean, dude was brave enough to say, "Hey, man, I didn't put Soldier on because his verse was whack." And then he made a joke about it. You didn't
But
hear it,
Soldier claimed that he stole one of his verses.
man? I think that's what they do in that universe, man. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery, man. I think they be stealing. I think hip hop is not too much different from comedians stealing jokes, man. Everybody hear a bar and they're gonna be like, man, I'm gonna use that. But here's what I can tell you, man. I mean, this brother is not afraid to say to talk about. I mean, this brother's not afraid to talk about to say certain individuals in a public setting. To me, he just gave Soldier Boy a layup, an alley oop,
Mm.
because now Soldier Boy can go on live and rant and make money.
That's true. That's the same
And
thing
that's
50
what he
Cent
did.
did to the same thing 50 did to that rapper.
Yeah, 50 said, "Hey man, I threw you a layup, man. You're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to dunk that. You're not supposed to be coming back at me talking that nonsense, man." And Soldier Boy did exactly what he's supposed to do in the playbook. He went on a rant. Soldier, Soldier.
Hey, young
Oh,
Draco.
I'm Big Drake. Every verse I spit is hard. No, 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 no. That's not true. Nah, nah, nigga.
Good soldier boy.
You started this movement thing. Come on now. We did this internet movement thing, this same thing, but no, no, no. We know,
So,
no. Ye was right. Ye was right to do what he did. It's his album. As long as you got paid for it, doesn't matter if you got put on the album or not.
nah, hey,
Boy,
not for me. It
you
wouldn't
got
be
you
for
got, you got your little checky check, and you still want to talk, man. Revoke your privileges next time. You got to work with a billionaire. Are you a billionaire? I mean, the disrespect, man. How
yeah,
you gonna disrespect Ye like that, man?
yeah. You
Are you a
talking to
billionaire?
you talking to soldier. Soldier might tell you he's a billionaire.
Man, told you know he ain't no billionaire. He need well, Mayweather put him back on the game or whatever. Like, but nah, man, I don't know. I don't know soldiers. I can't talk about him like that, man. But all I'm saying is, man, come on, man. We got, we don't know how to give people their props because we feel some type of way because we think we should be where they at or whatever. I don't know what it is, man. But you can't. We're not on Ye's level. You can't. All we can do is criticize from the sidelines anyway. This brother's in the real game. He's playing the real world. He's using the real money. While everybody was spending the fake money, he's spending the real money and he's making differences, man. And you know what? He's doing it for black. He's trying to wake up black people. This guy has done the research. He may not be able to articulate it like I don't want to say Dr. Umar Johnson, but because I'm not a fan, too much of a, I don't know the guy either, but
I know you, man.
he may not be able to articulate it well enough. But to me, he's doing a good enough job because I get it, I'm paying attention. Those who are seeking are gonna find. So if you seeking information or seeking jewels or seeking nuggets, you're gonna find them. Whereas somebody else who's not seeking the same nuggets or just walk right past them and trample on them and think nothing of them. But when you have a seeker's mindset, you're gonna find a jewel in anything. And when Kanye speaks, I just get so many jewels, man. I mean, this dude has an understanding, man. This dude is on a different level. I mean, this dude talked about getting into the fat. I remember he had an interview. We were talking about getting into the fat. Like it was on Sway. He's like, man, you don't understand. Start a boutique. I'm Kanye West. I'm Ye. Yeah, I can start a boutique, but I can't get on this level because they won't let me in. There's certain people that got more money or have more influence and can shut certain doors and can stop this. That's what they're doing to me. They're marginalizing me. That's what he's telling people, and we aren't hearing him because we're like, yeah, go back to the music, man. And he's like, man, why go back over there when I'm a puppet over there too? But yay is yay, man. Yay is yay, man.
This
Is
is-
yay Yeezus? And why does he hate them damn Democrats? Why? Why?
like I said, because he's tired. He probably tired of them saying that they for all people.
Right.
You
I don't
know,
know, man. I think Ye has the money and the capability, and he's trying to do something. The verdict is out. He's trying to run for president 2024, and I think people are. I think it's I think it's I think it's a joke to most people, man. But you know what, man? I might have to reconsider.
somebody get something to drink.
Okay, I might have to reconsider. I might have to reconsider my vote, man, because yeah, man, maybe Ye would run it into the ground. Who knows, man? Who knows, man? I don't think we've ever had a celebrity president besides like a Ronald Reagan, right? Uh, but to make a rapper president, I don't know, man. I don't know. Make an artist a president, I don't know. But this man says he's running for 2024.
The
This man
Rock
said
is running in 2024.
the Rockets run in 2024. I wonder what is this the celebrity said thinking they can run the world, thinking they can run the country.
All right, actor, ex professional wrestler. Um,
And
boy,
then we got the real politicians, and we think what are credentials of politicians, man? Think about it, man. What the heck do these politicians have over the regular Joe? What type of credentials do you need to be a politician? Obviously, there's a political game being played. You gotta know how to play the game. You gotta understand strategy. You gotta know how to put extra stuff on top of a bill to get it passed on somebody else's bill. Because that's what they
it's
teach,
like making you believe a lie even when you know that it's a lie. They
man.
That's what they're doing. Even when you know for a fact, they sit up there and they can just pretty much like they tell you the sky is green, but you looking at a blue sky. But
Yeah,
no, 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 the sky is green.
right.
And all of a sudden you sit there and basically they know how to brainwash folks, man.
Speak on it, man. Get on your soapbox for a minute, Rail. Speak on it.
I just look at it like they know how to brainwash people. They've been doing this for they've been doing this for so many years, especially the ones that be in office going on 40 and 30 and 20 years. They know how to control the masses. They know how to sit there
Well, we
and
know
play the game.
we know politics is about lying. It's about seductiveness. We know
Yeah.
we know we know it's about campaign smearing. We know it's about smearing the other. We know it's about making the other opponent look worse than you because you're bad, they're bad, but your job is to make sure they look worse than you.
And they
Because
still
go ahead.
look, and it's crazy because like if me and you have beef with each other or disagreements and we be talking crap, we'll stay far from each other. They can talk crap and hang out with each other the same hour because they
Because
know
it's a game, man. They know
it's a
it's
game.
hey man, I'm
Handshake, hug each other,
yeah.
and sit there and call each other best friends. Then sit there and say, "Oh, we may not agree on," and that's all right. You don't have to agree on everything that the next person agree on.
Right.
But when you can sit there and handshake and hug each other, and sit there and talk negative, this is all a game.
It's a game, man. It's a game. It's a game, man. It's one big game and one big gang. Okay? It's a gangland out here, man.
Yeah.
Mafia, Gustavo. You're gonna fall
Well,
in line. or else. Man, I mean, hey man, the greatest country in the world, we have problems.
Man, we on some
Greatest,
constantly have war.
the most freest or illusion of freest country in the world has problems. I like my boy Kanye, man, because he speaks that unfiltered. Whether you want to believe it's true or not, I get what I need from that brother. But man, let's switch gears real quick, man, because Kanye was also on some Ye was also on some stuff too, man. But let's go back into this metaverse thing, man. This free guy.
Man, that's crazy. That
You seen
metaverse.
that movie?
Huh?
You seen that movie?
What movie?
Free guy?
Oh yeah. Oh, so you watched it?
Oh yeah, I'm watched some of it. I watched some of it, man. But I I was trying to compare it to Surrogate, but you're right, man. Think about think about think about a real live world where you put on these glasses. Remember, remember they had this game on people's phones where where they had to drive around and pick up these different Pokemon,
Yeah.
but it was like in a reality world, but it was a game, and they use their phone, and you can't see nothing until you use their phone, and you have to drive to an exact spot, and if you make it to the exact spot, you get this Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know how many was there, or if there was only one there, if it was I don't know, but people did it, right?
People played that. I never played it, but people played it. Yeah.
People played it, yeah. People played it. Think about putting on some glasses, bro. It's here, and now you're walking around in real world, and there's extra little perks and bonuses that you get, but nobody else can see it but you. And because you wear these glasses, you can touch it, you can control it, you can own it, whatever. I see something like that, bro. I see our future kind of like that, bro. I see the metaverse,
People have been saying we've been living in the Matrix for
man. Man,
now, ever since that movie came out, people always said they feel like we live in a simulation.
this is a simulation, bro. I know what to tell you, man. It's a simulation, man. We're not real. We are we are artificial, intelligent organisms evolved into caretakers of the earth.
Sound like a good book.
He said sounds like a good book.
But I mean, but now I mean,
The metaverse is here, right?
yeah, it's here. I mean,
We're
Facebook.
building
I
on
mean, they've
top
been working
of
on this.
physical. We're building a digital world on top of a physical world. We're not
I
taking away the physical. We're
I
infusing the digital world right on top of it.
I
And
was watching.
that's the
I
view
was
on it.
listening to I was listening to some of the stuff that they were saying about what's going on in the metaverse. Like rappers can have concerts,
Yep.
digital concerts.
Digital concert. You can attend a digital concert in Roblox
Yeah,
right now. You can go to
that's
NBA 2K live right now, and you can attend a concert with Snoop Dogg as a DJ.
that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
You can buy drip for your avatar right now just by buying digital coins online.
So what else in the metaverse? What they doing too with the what they call NFTs that
Um,
you can buy land
yeah,
all through the digital universe.
yeah. There's a place right now you can buy a land in in Washington right now, or even LA. You can buy the building, even though somebody else owns the building physically. You can buy the virtual building.
That's
And guess
crazy.
what? It's going to be worth something one day. You can get it right now for $8,000, $1,000, $400, five. I mean, you're either going to buy the good spaces because the good spaces cost money. You're going to pay up in a thousand for a virtual space that you'll never get to use, but you will get to use because it will
It's
be
like a
valuable one day.
yeah. This is like a this
It's
just
a
is the
race.
monopoly
You
world
gotta
coming to life.
understand what's going on, man. There, there is a way that you can make money right now, but there's things that you have to understand that the money you make today, it might be used further on down the line right now. Okay, like your kids will benefit from this virtual space that you own because people are gonna want to live. Y'all don't understand. Why would you live in this physical realm when you got everything in this digital realm and it feels real? Even though it's not real, it feels real. That's enough. People are moving there. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, y'all, but guess what? I know we can't stop change.
Sure
I know
can.
the only thing constant is change, y'all. That's the only thing constant. And you must embrace it. You can't, I mean, you can't, I mean, some things you can say, we can reject it, but this is not one of those things.
Yeah, this is going. Yeah, this is
If
going
you
to
want
happen.
people to reject the internet, guess what? You can't have it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you can still not use the internet, but it's pretty hard because you can't GPS without the internet, and I don't see nobody using Thomas guides anymore. I'm just saying, it's pretty hard.
nobody even.
Your phone is connected to the internet. I'm just saying, it's hard. You have a cell phone. If you don't like the internet, it's already here. It's already here.
4G,
Just don't let
5G,
it
and beyond.
been late. You missed that party. You missed that boat. Okay. But there's so many booms right now happening. Real. Are you gonna buy? Are you gonna get you some virtual space? Real. I'm gonna suggest you do.
No
I'm gonna suggest
problem.
you get you some money together and you buy you an expensive mansion virtual because one day your kids are gonna be partying in that mansion virtually. Your grandkids are gonna be like, "Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Papa, for what you did back in the day because you saw the trend. You saw that the money that it wasn't just a fad, but it was a trend that was going to be coming up in the future, and you hopped on it early.
Do you think that you're gonna get? So you believe that you're gonna get some?
I'm gonna have to, man. I'm gonna have to give me some digital land, bro, because man, it's the metaverse.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Man,
check this out.
we to
It's
the point of life that we buying digital land and
listen. You said
property.
it perfectly. It's like Monopoly. You know how when you roll the dice, you roll a 7, and you
Mm,
land on what? Connecticut? Not a Connecticut. What the one the light
boardwalk.
blue? No, no, no. You roll a 7 or 8. No, you roll a 7, you hit chance, right? But you roll an 8 or a 9, you roll a 6, you're on community, whatever that is on the gray, right?
Yeah, Community Parkway.
If somebody owns it, you have to pay.
Yeah.
So I look at it like somebody's gonna jump on that digital space one day, and it's gonna be by force because it's just part of their move, part of their journey, going around the virtual world. And guess what? They're gonna have to stay in my little capital. That in physical, I don't live there. Somebody else lives there. But I own it.
That's crazy.
And I bought their land before
We
they
gotta.
did. So now if they want their land, they gotta pay me all types of money to get it back. Or I'm just gonna hold that thing like a boardwalk and park place and bump up the rent and get paid and put some hotels on that mug in the virtual world. You feel me?
And that's crazy. Yeah. And Facebook or Metaverse, they're gonna be paying you for it.
They have to because I own it.
Yeah, but if they want to show it in their digital world, they have to pay it.
I mean, they're making a metaverse, man. I mean, if you're gonna sit on top of the real world, let's go. Let's go.
I saw the example of the metaverse. It's man, the colors. It's like purple and black and white. It's
Hey man,
yeah. It's there.
let me tell you something, man. You're not gonna want to get out of this thing real. Once you get plugged in, and let me tell you something, man. I wouldn't be surprised because see, they've studied this stuff. If y'all watch the what's it called the social test or the social what's that movie out about Facebook? The social examination, something like that.
Social network.
They call it the social network. I don't know. There's a movie out that's about Facebook, man. And this
Yeah.
documentary out about Facebook that shows that Facebook that certain amount of dopamines when you click like, it sets off some dopamines that make you feel good. It's like you're feeding that addiction. It's like you have this button in the hospital and you keep pushing button because you want more morphine because you're in pain.
Mhm.
It's like a dopamine like you know, women. It's validation for a lot of women. When they post their picture and they get all these likes, that's addicting. They come back for that. Oh, who I want to see you like my picture.
Yeah.
Man, we as men, thirst trap. We know what it is. We want to take our shirt off, show people we're working out, and we come back and we're looking for that. How many likes did I get? And we feel a certain amount of validation in it, right?
Yes.
And it's like this. We know. Imagine now a metaverse. Imagine a place where you put these glasses on and you can't tell that you're in the real world. You're in this new world, and you're interacting on a more social level.
Crazy.
I tell you, man, they're gonna figure out. They're gonna figure out how to do the honey toad on metaverse. Man. They're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna see a lot of demolition men and demolition women trying to get it on the metaverse. It's,
Oh boy.
it's gonna be figured out, man. I'm sure in Japan they got that figured out already. Man. They do that. They love those sex dolls out there, man.
hmm
Technology. They forget the women, man. We want the step white. We want the machine. We can make her how we want her. Oh no, man. No, man. Oh, no.
Yeah, that. Yeah, they figure out how to control the population by having digital sex.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Women are committing suicide out there, bro. Yeah, yeah. It's a phenomenon, because the women who didn't get married, in their culture, 27 is old to be married. If the women after 27, they usually don't get married because that's considered old to be getting married, and they're living alone, and they're not happy. They don't have nothing to live for. You got guys doing the same thing too, socially awkward. Living at their parents' house all their life. Kill themselves. Crazy, man. But now they got this metaverse. Oh, it's gonna cut down on the suicide. Oh yeah, because now they're gonna escape reality. If we weren't raising delusional people in America, delusional modern women in America, delusional people period in America, man, we about to man, we're gonna go to the 10th power with this metaverse. Now you're not gonna be able to tell them nothing, okay? You can't tell them nothing. Because in the metaverse, they can be whoever they want, and they can be king, queen.
They can be superheroes
They gonna have
flying.
drip. They gonna have all kind of drip. If you don't got the latest Gucci drip on the metaverse, something's wrong with you, man. These avatars, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give the future right now, man. These avatars are gonna be like wallets, man. Your metaverse, you're not gonna have to carry any money. Your money is your avatar. It's connected to
hmm
your Bitcoin, connected to your wallet, connected to all the places you shopped at, all the places you are now the cookie. Your metaverse is now your avatar is now a cookie. Every place that your digital you visited in the digital metaverse is being tracked and recorded so they can sell stuff to you and market to you. That's what this stuff is. Man, y'all don't even understand, man. Y'all in the matrix. You are in the matrix. They've been running these tests and running these studies for such a long time. And Yeezy is Neo. Ye is Neo. He's trying to wake you up. He's trying to tell you, hey man, you're operating on a lower level. There's more out there. Whether you believe it or not, man, whether you think he's crazy or not, man, Ye is Neo. Yeah, or Ye is trying to be a Neo type. And he has the billions of dollars to pull it off and do it. That's a scary thing. You put money into a man's hands and he's unstable. He's unpredictable. That's
That
really what
is
it is,
scary.
man. That's scary because Ye is unpredictable, man. You don't know what he's gonna do. You hope he's gonna do the right thing. He says he's gonna do the right thing, but this man has the money and the billions of dollars to be Christ-like if he wants to be. You would think you could be Christ-like, just just be a regular dude and you Christ-like, and you can just follow the
Yeah,
book, of the Bible and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just be like a perfect little Christian. But now add some billions of dollars to that.
that's
It's a different world out
that's why I'm trying to know how you say he could be Christ-like, but I don't know.
there. I know.
Putting money with Christ. No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
this.
no. Listen to what I'm saying.
Go
No,
ahead, go
no.
ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying. And I'm not trying. I'm not trying to go biblical, but what I'm trying to say is, what we know, Christ was broke. This
No, he
man,
wasn't broke. He wasn't broke.
huh?
You probably know. I don't believe he was broke. No, he wasn't broke. He was
Okay,
a carpenter. He was a
okay.
he had a
Let me say
trade.
it like this. What I believe.
He had a trade,
I don't
right?
believe. Okay, huh?
He had a trade. He
Yeah,
can.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
He had a trade.
isn't
He
isn't
worked
that
on.
trade valuable wherever he went? So
Yeah.
I'm sure the Bible didn't mention all the times he made chairs and tables.
No, no, it doesn't. But what you just quoted yourself. Foxes have holes and birds have nests. But what does the Son of Man have? Nothing.
Well, that depends on how you. Yeah, if you interpret that, he has nothing. What he's really saying is, yeah, I don't have a place to stay because I'm Roman. I don't have a set. He's saying I don't have a home. I don't have a home that I built. Usually, when you get older, you're supposed to build yourself a home. You know, if you
Mhm.
go back to that context and that lifestyle, you're supposed to be at your family's home, or you're supposed to build a home out of that, near your family. He didn't do that. He neglected his duty as a man to get married, to be to be focused on this one mission. And that's what and again, Ye's married, but or at least for right now, I'm sure they're probably gonna
Also,
move out and
so
get
so
back.
he got remarried.
Well, no, he's with Kim. Kim didn't divorce.
So they never got divorced.
No, and she just said it happened, but he never got the papers physically. So as far as he's concerned, he's still married. But let me tell you something, man. I got I gotta point these things out, man, because whether people believe it or not, or whether it sounds good, or whether it's hard to swallow, it is what it is. Let's really look at it. Let's really look at what's at stake here. Let's really look at what's going on. This guy is a billionaire, and he's trying to, and he has the capability to instantly turn the lights on, and then instantly turn the lights off. He has the ability to point and say, "Build this city," and it can be built. He can hire a whole crew if he wanted to do whatever they need to do. He's hired a whole choir doing these Sunday performances. This guy is I mean, you don't see billionaires move like this. Matter of fact, you don't even hear billionaires moving at all. They're quiet.
Sure.
Jay-Z, quiet. Beyonce, quiet. They move a little, when if they show up in your town, you probably miss them. But Ye's trying to come down here to the people, man. Ye is a billionaire trying to reach back to the people. And I just want people to see that, man. I see it. I see what he's trying to do. I'm getting the jewel. I'm not saying, hey, man, you gotta like everything about Ye, man. But I I, I like how Ye said it. Nobody expected it to be him. They didn't want it to be Ye. They wanted it to be somebody else. You don't want Yeezus to be Ye. You want Yeezus to be somebody else, but it's Ye. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't want Messiah, your black Messiah, your white, your world Messiah. You don't want it to be Ye because of who Ye is, but it's Ye.
That's who we. Hey,
He has the mental, physical resources to do it. Who else does? And who else is willing to do it? I don't hear no other billionaire willing to
yeah.
talk.
Nobody else. Because do
I
they
don't hear
care?
no other millionaires talking about running for president. Come on now.
That's the thing. Do they care? That's what
I
I'm saying.
don't see. Doesn't say this dude saying he's not. He's giving away beats, giving away features. I mean, come on, man. He put $1 million in a trust fund for his dad or whatever. Said, man, spend it all. Spend it all. Spend it all. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I don't know yet. I'm a fan of Ye. I'm a fan. I'm not a dick rider. I don't ride his nuts, nothing like that.
Never said that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you need to be a fan of a person. You don't need to be,
Excuse me. Man, my voice is dry. I need something to drink too, man. Oh, I'm tripping. Hold on. Oh man, I'm tripping. Forgot I had this. Tamarindo to the rescue. So I'm just saying what I see. Ye said something else that was a nugget. I mean, obviously I could play the video and we can just review that way, you guys. But you guys just go watch the whole thing, man. Go.
Yeah, you should watch it. Like I said, I'll probably watch like 20 minutes
of Black History Month. We should scratch Black History Month because they're not saying the right things. Black History Month anyway, because they don't start us from the drums. They start us from slavery, y'all. So the way Black History Month is set up, you are not even connected to Africa because you start in chattel slavery.
Mm-hmm.
That's your Black History Month, and then you progress from there. They can't go back and tell you what you was before in the past because they cut that off. So he's saying, let's have Black Future Month. As corny as it sounds, it makes sense. We don't Black people. I'm not saying forget your past, but that's not your past. The past that they telling you have, that's not your past. You come from greater things than that. That's just a moment in time that happened. But that's not your past. You come from something far greater. But since we can't connect to the past, let's still connect to the future. What are we going to do from today moving forward? I'm with it. Black Future Month. I'm with it. So many nuggets I got out of there, man. So many nuggets I got from Ye, man. So many nuggets. So many jewels he was dropping.
Yeah.
Ye is Yeezus. He's just not the Yeezus y'all wanted, but he's the Yeezus that y'all got. Why? Because he got the money, the power, the influence, and he wants to do it. Who else is stepping up to do it? You sure ain't. Why not yet?
What's wrong?
He may not be mentally stable, but he still got that money. He still got that resources, y'all. And he knows what he's talking about. He's very intelligent. He tried to tell you he was a prodigy before he even came on the scene. He said, man, I was a prodigy at 14, 15 years old. I knew that. People was coming stealing beats from me then. I graduated from a prestigious, blah, blah, blah. Then I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
This dude told you he was obsessed about being successful, and look at where he's at. I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give applause for myself because I'm on my soapbox right now. Yay. He ain't the Yeezus y'all wanted, but he's the Yeezus y'all got. He got the money, he got the power, he got the influence, and he has the will. He's definitely unhinged. He's not afraid to say a lot of things. He's socially awkward, man. Yeah, man. Let's keep that 100. Ye is socially awkward, man. Ye is socially awkward.
Yeah.
Socially awkward. But guess what? He's the Yeezus that y'all got. He's your superhero. He's the only superhero you got. I don't see others with the resource. I don't see no other billionaires back in Black America.
You're not gonna see it.
Yay, Yeezus, and the metaverse, y'all. It's coming. Y'all don't know who Ye is, but he's Yeezus, okay? Y'all don't know it, but he is. He's Yeezus. Y'all don't want to look at him that way. Y'all don't want to put no man on that level, but guess what, man? He's Yeezus, man. He has the wealth, the power, the influence. And he can have the hottest girls in the game. Okay. And he can make the dopest songs in the world. And he can still be your Yeezus at the same time. He can still deliver you and wake you up and bring you to the promised land at the same time.
Let's see what people say about it.
You need to go to the Church of Ye. The Church of Ye. It's a cult, but you might as well sign up. You might as well join it. You might as well drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I can't drink that Kool-Aid.
You might as well drink the Kool-Aid, real.
I can't drink that Kool-Aid.
He is all you got. What's wrong with it being Ye? That's all I'm saying. What's wrong with it being Ye? What's wrong with Ye being Yeezus? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with someone who knows how to dress? Someone who gets the finest women in the world, right? Who has all the wealth and influence and power that one man could have. What's wrong with him being Yeezus, man? What's wrong with him turning the 5 and the 2 into the 400? What's wrong with turning the 5 bread and the 2 loaves, 5 fish and 2 loaves into the 4,000 to feed the thousands? He got the resources, real. If he can do it, why not? It may not be a miracle like from God, right? Like came from manna, right? But he can come with trucks of McDonald's.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
He can make a miracle. Check this out. He can make a miracle for people right now. Let me show you how he can make. You want me to show you how he can be a Yeezus? He can go say, "Hey, you know what? Single mother, I know it's hard. Here you go, a brand new house for you and your children. Your 5 kids.
Yeah.
Your 7 kids from 7 baby daddies. Ain't no man was gonna marry you anyway, so you might as well get a house." He could change someone's life like that. Why can't he be Yeezus? That's all I'm saying. Why can't he be Yeezus?
How?
Why can't he be the Yeezus? Why can't he be the Yeezus of this time? Because you're only living in this time, real. You don't have another time because you're gonna be gone. There's only one moment. Either it's the second coming or not. Either it's in your time or not. Why can't it be Yeezus? That's all I'm saying.
He can do good things, like what you just explained.
He can do good things, man.
But he shouldn't want nobody to put him on that kind of pedestal. I don't want to be on that kind of pedestal.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, man. He's a celebrity. That's number one. So he's been on that pedestal. He knows how to deal with that pedestal, right? He's been dealing with it all his life. Not all his life, but for a long time.
Yeah.
Why not yet? He got the resource. He has the will. He's competent. Why not yet in 2024?
Nah.
You hired a Trump. You hired a Biden. You hired an Obama. You hired a Kennedy. You hired a Ronald Reagan. America even hired a Bush as the CEO. The highest position is the president.
I'm telling you, man.
Why not Yeezus, man? We gave Trump a try. Can we give Yeezy a try?
I mean, you see what happened when he was running. He didn't even give, man. They didn't. Nobody voted.
Man, let me tell you why, man. Because they look crazy, man. I mean, that's real, man. He was pulling people up on stage. He was spitting out all these facts and these regurgitations, man. Let's be real, bro. That was a polarizing event, bro. He was shutting up the black person and letting the white. I mean, he was out there, man. He wasn't looking. I mean, let me tell you something, man. He needs a real campaign manager, man. He needs somebody to sit him down so they can run him like a you need to run like a politician, man. You don't have to look like a politician, but yeah, you got to run like a politician because you holding these pop-up meetings and getting all these crowds coming out and putting people up on stage and saying, all these things, that are true, but black people, but yeah, man, you can't say it like that. Yeah, you can't say it like you did, man. You can't do that. You can't be walking around with
What's gonna be different? I mean, all I can sit there and think, what's gonna be different when he run in 2 years compare from now?
Man, what we gonna do? Vote another. What we gonna do? Vote another. What we gonna do? Vote another politician in rail? I think we need to get away from politicians, man. I don't think they're good for us, man. I don't think they're good for us, man. I think. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, I don't know, man. I think Ye should be president. You know why? Because they gonna tell him where the aliens at, and then he gonna tell everybody.
Well, Trump already been telling people that. Hell, that's the reason why he started the air. That's why he started the Galaxy Force.
Man, he said we need a space force right away because y'all don't know that there's something out there. But they told me, but I can't necessarily tell y'all. But tell you, but we're gonna build a space force, okay? Because we gotta protect. We don't know that if they or not.
Then they be coming out with videos talking about the Pentagon, talking about UFOs, and all this stuff is starting to come to life. So we already know that stuff is out there off the back. So anything that they tell him and people became president, we can sit there and say, hey, they've been telling us this stuff for years. I always knew when you watch movies, they sit there, they introduce the movies to the public to see what people will say because they telling people that, hey, this stuff is out there. Let's see your reaction to it.
Well, everybody knows that they use movies to
Promote, yeah,
program, or you could say promote. We won't say program. We'll say promote. But we really mean program. We really mean program. They use movies to promote their ideas and ideology.
Yeah.
To influence you to their side and their way. We understand that.
Mm-hmm.
They promote. They program. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it before we had television. Imagine that. Imagine being able to program or promote your ideology and way of thinking and way of life to a mass group of people. And they've been doing it before television. And they've only gotten better and better and better and better and better and better. You see, these movies are looking more realer and realer and realer and realer. Man, these movies are looking so real that we Halle Berry had to be having sex in that one movie, bro.
Yeah, everybody know. Everybody. That's
These movies are real, man. We know that some of these sex scenes now are real. We know that some of this stuff that all these things, these so-called technology machines that they've been, we know that Free Guy or Free City or whatever that movie is. We guess what? It's real. It's already here.
We seeing it. You just said the word metaverse.
Remember that movie They Live? When God put on those glasses?
Yeah.
They're already here. You just got the glasses on to see them. You just don't have the AI.
It's live and in color.
Once you put on these special glasses, y'all, you see everything. It's all in the world around you, like on free. You see the level up, you see the health bars, you see the energy. When you put these glasses on, you see the level up, you see the jump 3, you see the skip 4, but you can't see it until you put these glasses on, man. It's been around us the whole time. We just couldn't see it. AI, technology, whatever. You're about to start you didn't think was possible. How would you like to be able to? How would you like to understand teleportation through the metaverse?
Man, that'd be cool.
Travel to a place that's digitally real, just like the real live place, but it's just digital. But
go on vacations. Family vacations.
In the metaverse.
Family vacations.
Nobody get hurt. Everybody come back sick because it's not real. But it's real. Metaverse, man. Do a quick update, man, before we get up out of here, bro. Let's do a quick Shiba INU update, man. You guys, we're gonna watch these coins here, man. See where everything's going. We're gonna watch these coins here.
Yo, guys, if y'all can give us about 2,000 likes, Max will do a live show that he will buy Shiba on live.
All day long. You give me 50 likes. Just 50 likes. I'll go online and show you how to do it.
Oh boy, Max said, "Yeah, you don't really give him 2,000. He just need 50."
Just need 50. Just need 50. So Shiba coin is down again. Is it down enough to buy? Buy some more.
Remember, always buy when it's down. So where is it at right now for 7 million?
It's at 54.35, man. It's still in. It's hovering in the.
It's hole in there, and that's good. It's hole in there.
Yeah, I know it's good. That's what I'm saying. This is the time, like when it dips like this. Every time it dips into the 4, you want to buy.
Yeah,
that's the buying point. Even the 5. If it dips into the 4 and the 5, you want to buy. Man, it's been going crazy, dog. It's going up, down, 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 up, down.
What is it? Some casino online said they would take Shiba coins. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But did you hear me? The casino online said they would take Shiba coins for payment.
Man, I'm telling you, man, this is that one-stop shop that you guys need to be investing in, man, right here. Get you, I'm not your financial advisor. You don't have to listen to me. But guess what? I changed my name. What's my name, Real?
Mr. Shiba IU.
That's my name, man. So you don't have to get. I already changed my name. I'm already committed. I'm already sold out. It's on my birth certificate and everything now. She buying you my name. It ain't the end all be all, but it's got to be one of them. Probably in your top. It got to be in your top 5. You better have some Bitcoin. Better have some Ethereum. But she got to be in your top 5, man. That's all I'm saying. Hey, man, this was a great show, you guys. Uh, you know, talking about some revolutionary ideas here. You know, um, the game is sold, not told, right?
Always.
And you know, yeah, man. Can you hear that, real? You hear
I
that?
can hear that.
All right. So I think they can hear it too. So here's the deal, yo. Here's the deal, yo. Here's the deal. The deal is this. The deal is this. Kanye West is not who you think he is. Yeah, that man. Put some respect on that man's name.
Like Birdman.
Put some respect on that man's name. Soldier Boy, put some respect on that man's name. Yeah, you might think he's your peer, but put some respect on Ye's name. Ye is not who you think he is. He's not mentally ill. He's not ranting like y'all think he is. The guy is actually an intelligent human being. And whether you don't like the way he was packaged or put together, because he's unhinged, man. As socially awkward as this dude is, he's unhinged. He has the money to make anything. He has the money to make your dreams come true. He has Thanos money where he can snap.
Let me say this, Max, because my phone is on red. Let me
Okay, go ahead.
say, you're right, man. This man do have the money, the power, and wisdom that's showing him how to control these things behind
Ooh,
him.
you said a mouthful right there. Ooh, he has the money and the wisdom. He's not dumb. He's been operating in this level. If you can make $1 billion, you can't be dumb.
You can't be.
You can't be. And it just died on him, y'all. But check this out. You cannot be a billionaire. Be where Kanye's at and not be intelligent, man, and not be smart, not be wise, not have an understanding. You can't if you know how to walk in a room and you're calling Elon Musk your peer, Jeff Bezos, you're already recognizing them as your peer, but they recognize you. See, that's the issue. You can call yourself someone's peer, right? Oh man, I'm on the same level as so and so. But it's different level when so and so says, "Yeah, man, this dude's on. He's one of us. He's on the same level." It's when somebody vouches for you. He's a billionaire. His peers are billionaires. His peers are Mark Cuban. It is what it is. We didn't want it to be yet. We didn't. Man, nobody wanted it to be yet. We were like somebody. Man, maybe I have a 6-pack. Maybe a little bit more handsome. Maybe a little bit more reserved. Maybe more Obama-like, right? But it's Ye. Ye's the billionaire, and he wants to do it. He wants to be he wants to be known as the Christian billionaire or whatever. It's out there, man. He's polarizing. It's even crazy, man. But he wants to do it, and he's trying to do it, and he's doing it, and he's leveling up, and he's increasing his money. And like he said, he's above cancel culture. You can't cancel Ye. How do you cancel a billionaire? Shoot, we can't even cancel Dave Chappelle. How do you cancel these sophisticated brothers who know how to navigate these rooms that we can't even get in? You can't. It sounds like a rant. It sounds like he got some things going on. But man, that's Ye. Ye is Yeezus. He is. Ye is Yeezus, y'all. He's your Yeezus. He's your black superhero. He's your hero, whatever you want to call it. He's putting up the money. He's doing things. He's speaking the truth. It may not flow the way he doesn't sound like a Dr. Umar Johnson. I hate to mention his name because that's the only name I can think of right now. He may not be able to break it down and particulate like a Brother Polite or whatever that these conscious people listen to. No disrespect to him. Even all the stuff that's going on in the news, we don't know what's going on. But all I'm saying is he may not be able to articulate the way we want to hear it. But if you pay attention, you're gonna get them jewels. If you seek, you shall find. So if you're not seeking, you're probably not hearing anything from yet. But if you're seeking, hey man, we know that even a fool says something wise, and you're listening. And that's not to say Ye's a fool. Ye's a very intelligent man, billionaire status, man. You got to give him his respect. You got to put some respect on his name. He came from nothing and made something into a billion. Great, great, great interview with Revolt, man. Unhinged, Ye. Unhinged. And there's not too many men who can walk around and do what Ye just did. Not too many. And we gotta recognize that. We gotta give him his props. We gotta give this man his flowers now while he's 44 years old before it's RIP or RIH or whatever you want to call it. Because this man he's trying to do the things that normal people don't have time to do or won't do. He's trying to do them. He's trying to influence us in a way where it's in our programming. The same level of influence that these media and these big companies have over us right now, this fashion, the same way they control us, tell us what to wear, how to dress, what's cool. He wants to step into that domain and insert his thing for the betterment of our people. And that's what I'm seeing with Ye, man. Like I said, I'm definitely a fan of Ye's music, man. He had a lot of bravado in his talk. Dude was like, man, I'll crush Drake. And we all know that's true. We know that Ye can go song for song with Drake, and Drake is a hit maker. Drake is what's popping right now. Drake is, man, very intelligent brother himself too. He said a lot of things about Drake, man. He said a lot of things about other rappers, man. I mean, he said some bold statements that we can all disagree and agree with. Who's talking like him? Whether we like how he says it or not, who's talking like him? Who is talking like him? Nobody. Not out in the open, not out in the public. Everybody else who's speaking acts like they got a boss. When Kanye speaks, he doesn't act like he has a boss. He doesn't have a filter. You notice when people try to speak, they try to get politically correct. They got a boss. They don't want to get canceled. They don't want to say the wrong thing. This dude, you got to call him Yeezus because his name is Ye. And he make Yeezy. But he's your Yeezus because he can stand in front of Congress, the president. He can stand in front of the highest and the lowest and still be standing. You could put him in the room with the highest of the thinkers and he'll be standing. His weight's up there. His resources up there. He can flex with them. He can knock a few people out the room. He is respected by his peers. He is called a genius, you guys. There's no denying that. There's no denying it. This guy's worked and earned everything he's got. His peers are billionaires. We gotta let that sink in. No fuckery. No ifs and or buts. He said, I mean, you got to check out, if you haven't watched it, check out the Revolt. I put the link in the in the chat. Click the link, watch the video, man. There's some nuggets in there. And you know what? Like I said, however you deal with it, however you lay down at night, you're talking to a man that has the resources to really make a difference. And he's trying to do it. And he's a tryhard. I call him a tryhard. You know, in video games and Grand Theft Auto, anybody that tries hard to win, tries hard to beat the competition, even though they know they don't, when you got these lower levels trying to beat these higher levels, you call them tryhards. Ye is a tryhard with money, though. That's the difference. Ye is a tryhard with money and wealth and resources, and he can snap his fingers and things get done. So with that being said, y'all, we talked about a lot of things. The metaverse, yay. A lot of things going on. Lakers are losing. A lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on. But I wanted to definitely weigh in on this Yeezy interview with Revolt. Man, probably one of the best interviews of this year. Hearing Kanye, I haven't heard him in a long time. Hearing him rant, do his thing, and be on point. Whether you're a Ye fan or not, hey, doesn't matter. Ye is gonna do what Ye do. He gonna talk back to Jay. He gonna talk back to Dame. Ye gonna be Ye. He gonna talk back to Benny. Ye gonna be Ye, and you can't shut him up now. You done gave this man too much money. Let's see what he does with this, man. Let's see what he does in the next coming years with this from this rant, and let's see what happens on in the future. I haven't listened to his new album Donda. I'm gonna check it out. Listen to it. I'm hearing mixed reviews on it. I'm gonna listen to it because I'm a Kanye fan. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna give my honest review. But as long as Ye is still relevant, y'all, as long as Ye is still relevant, he's powerful. He's very powerful. Very powerful, very dangerous human being, man. As long as he's still relevant, he has, and he has the masses how he has them. Man, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. So, with that being said, you guys, we are gonna go ahead and end the show out. I want to pull up this song here by my nephew again, man. I love his, youngster who's invested in himself and making music that is, it's fun, but it also has a message to it. He's also saying something. There's some nuggets in here. So let's get to it, man. We out here, y'all. We out here, y'all.
Yeah. Don't you leave me stranded here, feeling abandoned here. Now I just abandoned here, with no more bandages to heal. But the cannabis feel like the only thing that's real. You a mannequin, no heartbeat in your skin. Don't you leave me stranded here, feeling abandoned here. Now I just abandoned here, with no more bandages to heal. But the cannabis feel like the only thing that's real. You a mannequin, no heartbeat in your skin. Don't you leave me stranded here, feeling abandoned here. Now I just abandoned here, with no more bandages to heal. But the cannabis feel like the only thing that's real. You a mannequin, no heartbeat.